Welcome back to another episode along this journey of the undervalued male. I see you've considered the cost and decided to continue down this path of uncertainty following your heart. Good. This path is not for the weak. You have to be strong-minded and strong-willed. You will be tested to the max and pushed beyond your limits. The systems do not want you to leave, and they are going to greatly punish you. With that said, let's go over some strategies on what to do on this road. First off, don't quit your job. You'll still need resources, and it is not wise to quit your job to follow your heart. Being laid off or fired could happen, but don't force it. Now is the time to have purpose on the job. You have to look at the job as a tool, a vehicle to fund your dream, and life begins when you clock out. The main reason why you don't quit your job is because successful men are failures. Let me repeat that. Successful men are failures. When you see a successful man, you are looking at a man who failed several times. His success came after many trials and attempts he went through and failed at. He took many risks and more than likely failed at every one of them. The difference maker is he never gave up and learned from each and every failure. This is where the brainwashing of school comes into effect. School trains you that you need to get A's on everything the first time around in order to be successful. And if you get an F, it's the end of the world. The problem with that is that life isn't like that. Life is the opposite. You fail most of the time, and when you get something right, you're a success. This gives more clarity to the phrase, A students work for C students. The C student doesn't mind and knows failing isn't the end of the world and will take the risk. A students don't and will not take the risk. In order to become a successful man of your dreams, you have to take risk and be willing to fail. Failures are going to be more common than successes. As a matter of fact, there will be far more failures than successes. You may even go through a long season of nothing but failures. And that's okay. You're in good company. This is why you don't quit your day job. You'll need that steady income and something to fall back on. If you have a nest egg, some money put away, don't touch it. Just in case you lose your job. Yeah, it gets that rough. It is better to tighten the belt in your daily life than to touch your savings. There will be a time to go all in, but not starting off. It is not that time. With that said, let's start with the man with a family and go through some scenarios he will face on the path to his dreams. Now, if you have a family, you still have to take that risk and make that transition into your dream. Yeah, it's a juggling act, but it is necessary. You'll have to have that very long and arduous talk with your spouse or partner about your dreams and what you want to achieve. And this is where everything can come crashing down. For some of you, your spouse partner will fully support you and help you the whole entire time, not wavering and being strong when you're down. But when I say some of you, I mean 1% of you. That number is going to be very small. For some of you, your spouse partner will start off strong but will eventually fade and fall away. More than likely, leave you and will be celebrated for doing so. For the rest of you, which is the majority, your spouse partner will leave you immediately and tell you that they didn't sign up for this. You'll quickly discover that they never loved you and that you were the safe choice that benefited them greatly. This also goes for your friends as well. Hopefully the people you have around you will be there for you and fight with you. But in today's world, this is highly unlikely. Despite the pain, hurt, suffering, and loss, you'll still have to move forward and keep going. This is the gut check moment to see if you really want it, or you're good with your old life. You will absolutely be tested on this. You can go from living in a house full of people to being alone living in your car. Is the dream worth it? Only you can decide. Next is the single man. It's easier when you're single. The pain and cost of loss is not as high. Your biggest emotional hurdle will be being avoided. People will avoid you like the plague, including family. You'll be overlooked and made to feel invisible. You'll have to decide if you want to fit in and be liked, or continue to go your own way and hopefully meet people on the way. And finally, the best for last is the guy right out of high school. This guy is ideal and optimal. He absolutely has nothing to lose. He can run right out of the gate and stumble, fail, and fall to his heart's content. His friends don't know any better, and the expectations are not demanding or high. He has time and youth on his side. It is never too late for anyone at any of these levels. It just gets harder and harder the older you get and more established you are. The call to do what is purposed in your heart to do will never go away. If I were you, I would pursue it with everything you have and never give up. The failures are your teachers, and the scars are your notes. Learn from them and move closer and closer to your dreams. Most days, most of the time, it will seem and feel like it's unattainable and it's not worth it. But I promise and guarantee you two things. One, all that pain and suffering is for a good reason. Two, you are a man and you can and will make it. You are a lot stronger and tougher than you think. Everything you need to succeed is on the inside of you. So embrace the pain and be amazed at what comes out of you, and I'll see you on the next episode of this journey of the undervalued male.